I'm standing here now with Stella Rollig. Stella, thank you so much for having us, for introducing us into your wonderful home. Standing here, it's just impeccable. I can sense the energy of the walls and the paintings. What makes it so special to you?
Well, the Belvedere is the only place in Austria and in the world for that matter where you can experience the whole range of 800 years of Austrian art history and Austrian history, I would say. We are here in a palace which is almost 300 years old, and we have the chance to experience an art collection which spans from the Middle Ages to post-war art in the 20th century.
That is incredible. I'm stunned, and it's a very good reason to come here.
It is also the best place if you are a fan, and I think most people who are interested in art at all are. If you are a fan of Gustav Klimt, you have to come to Belvedere because we are lucky to have the largest collection of Gustav Klimt paintings in the world, among them the famous Kiss, which attracts more than 1 million visitors each year to Belvedere.
You just said it, 1 million visitors are coming every year, and I suppose they're coming from all over the world. So it's a very international place. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot because we are very aware here at Belvedere that we are speaking to diverse audiences, very diverse audiences. 90% of our visitors are coming from abroad, and they are coming actually from all over. A lot of them are coming from Southeast Asia. South Korea, for that matter, is very strong among the visitor groups. They're coming from the States, they're coming from Russia, and of course from all over Europe. And it gives the Belvedere this international feeling, this international atmosphere, and I'm always delighted when I'm in the museum, when I walk through and I hear all these different languages, all these different voices.
You just said it's very international. So in times of COVID-19, this must be a very tricky situation for you. What do you do specifically to make sure that all your visitors are safe?
Oh, of course, we follow all the rules and regulations which have been set up by the Ministry of Health, starting with mandatory face masks and obeying the highest standard of disinfection, no large groups in the building. So we really want to make sure, and we do make sure, that the visitors are safe here.
I think that's very beautiful, because even in times that are hard as it is right now for everyone, I think there has to be an access to art and to culture, because that keeps us human, and I'm just really happy that these rooms are open and that you do everything to make that possible for everyone.
Oh yes, and I mean, you have mentioned it, it's an outstanding situation, and I mean, unfortunately for us, the visitor numbers have significantly dropped because international tourism is no longer existing in this moment. But for everyone coming here, they can really enjoy a huge privilege, because all the rooms showing the Kiss, and all the rooms in the galleries which have been crowded a year ago are now almost empty, and you can enjoy every artwork almost by yourself. So I tell everyone, come and come now, it's the best time.
That is a very good point. I remember myself being here about 2 years ago, and I was trying to see the Kiss, and it was very crowded. And just before we started our interview, I took a moment and stood there alone by myself in front of the Kiss and had a moment to reflect, and it's amazing. So besides the Kiss, what would be your favorite painting here in the gallery?
That's a tricky question. I mean, we have more than 400 paintings on display here. But I would say it's a painting by Tina Brau. She's one of the leading artists of Vienna around 1900, late 19th century, and her role was exceptional because she was a woman painter. The painting is called Im Prater, in the Prater, the great outdoors in Vienna, the green outdoors of Vienna. And she used to go there with her painting equipment, painting plein air. And the painting is one of the first landscape paintings that it's really large, and it's one that brings in light, air, the green flora. You feel as if you were there when you stand before it.
It is so beautiful when you're telling about this story, your eyes begin to shine. So it's unbelievable. You've been doing this job now for quite some time, but it seems this place hasn't lost its magic for you. Can you elaborate on that?
It's such a rich place. You can discover something new every day. It's either architectural details, of course, or the artworks. And don't forget, we have also the gardens, the Belvedere Gardens. So who has a working place where you can step out of your office and you're in the Baroque garden with fountains, with sculptures, groomed greenery. So it's endless joy, I would say.
Endless joy. That brings me to my next question. What is inspiration to you?
Yeah, I think I would say inspiration always comes from the unknown, and it comes from something, usually art, usually an artwork, that I don't understand at first glance. And this moment, when you find an approach for yourself, when it opens up, this I would call inspiration.
That's a very good point. It just reminds me of this one line from Hamlet, and he says, "From whose bourne no traveler returns." So, and I think that's the starting point. And being here with you right now, it feels like a very good starting point. Stella, thank you so much for this delightful and inspirational interview.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.